Let's talk about Insular East Africa. First up, it's made of 4 countries, Mauritius, Seychelles, Comoros, and Madagascar, you probably heard of that one, and 2 French overseas territories, Reunion and Mayotte. First of all the islands have French as an official or co-official language. Later on, the British came in and made English co-official with Seychelles and Mauritius. Comoros has 3 official languages along with French, Comorian, and Arabic, making them the southernmost member of the Arab League, whereas Madagascar has their own language co-official with French, Malagasy, which is actually an Austronesian language related to languages that you can find in Indonesia and Malaysia. Let's profile each country starting with Comoros. They're made up of these 3 main islands and a weird rotating presidential system in which the succeeding president has to represent a different island. They have a very unique Arabic-inspired Bantu culture, and they're famous for growing the very rare ylang ylang plant, which is used in essential oils, medicines, and perfumes. Next up, Seychelles. Don't let the vast water domain fool you. This is actually the smallest country both in size and population in all of Africa. In that regard, though, they also have the highest HDI and GDP per capita in all of Africa as well, so they're doing pretty well. The country is made up of about 115 scattered small islands in the Indian Ocean. However, the vast majority of them only live on 2 of them. Mahe with about 90% of the population, Praslin with 7%. Also, the world's largest nut, the coco de mer, grows on only 2 islands here. Next up, we got Mauritius. This is the domain of the islands that they administer. However, 98% of the population just lives on the main Mauritius island. Mauritius is unique in that it's one of the only 3 Hindu majority countries on Earth alongside with India and Nepal. It is known famously for being the home of the dodo before it went extinct. Now, Madagascar. You've all heard of this one. It's the big guy, the land of the lemurs and the baobab trees. To me, the most unique thing about Madagascar are actually the people, because they are a genetic admixture of East Africans and Austronesians. So you get people that have this very unique Malagasy look. And finally, the French overseas territories. Keep in mind, these areas actually were given the option for independence, but they actually voted to stay part of French overseas territories. Reunion Island is an active volcanic island, beautiful landscape, and has the highest peak in all of the Indian Ocean, Piton de Neige. It has a very diverse population of Europeans, Africans, Indians, Chinese, and so forth. Whereas Mayotte is a little different. Its nickname is the Death Island because sailors that came here had trouble getting to the island because it's surrounded completely by reefs. Second, Mayotte is awkwardly positioned right next to the Comoros, and oftentimes it's considered the 4th island of Comoros because they used to be part of it, but then during independence they voted to stay with France. Yeah, and that 4th stripe on the flag is supposed to stand for Mayotte. Culturally, they are pretty much the same people as Comoros. They speak their own dialect of their Comorian language, and yeah, it's just like the awkward sibling that was like, I'm gonna do my own thing with France.